welcome back to the Daily Update from the Wayne County Sheriff's Office. I'm Captain Doug Hunter, coming to you today on April the 28th, 2016. Congratulations are in order for Detective Bill Belcher of the Worcester Police Department. He was named the Children's Services Law Enforcement Officer of the Year at the annual Children's Services Breakfast held at the Schischler Center today. Bill's a great detective. He doesn't work directly for us or for us at all for that matter, but we interact with him on a regular basis, and he and the entire crew of the Worcester Police Department Detective Bureau do a fantastic job, and it's a well-deserved honor for him to receive this. Now, speaking of the safety of young people, Deputy Wizard had the opportunity to interact with two young men last night. One 17-year-old driver who had his 10-year-old brother along for the ride happened to drive by Deputy Wizard's patrol car driving not 100 but 102 mile an hour. You see, the men were reportedly late for getting home. They had to get some gas and they wanted to make up some time. So what better way to do it than to drive over 100 mile an hour? Special note to anybody considering such tactics, I have found that the judges have a special surprise in store for individuals that are driving that fast, and it's not a surprise you're going to want to earn. So don't drive that fast. Got prom season coming up. We've been talking about young people and driving. Here's this guy, 102 mile an hour. Just unbelievable. Speaking of unbelievable, a church in Balkman Township, actually in the Burton City area, reported a breaking and entering incident yesterday evening. And, anytime you break into a church, it's a special event. It's a low event in your life if you're such a criminal that you're breaking into a church. But nonetheless, the person that broke into this church did not break in necessarily to steal money or sound equipment or things of that nature, but rather a wheelchair. You can see the style of wheelchair. It's similar to the one shown here on the screen. But this thief broke into the church and stole this wheelchair, valued at over $6,000, stole it from a church. So if anybody has any information on this wheelchair, please give us a call. I have a strong suspicion that the suspect in this case did not take it for personal use. So again, if you have any information, give us a call. So that's what we have for you today. Remember, as always, to think a little more of others and a little less of yourself, and you will not be breaking into churches and stealing wheelchairs.